They're violent criminals, so they're not going to go down easy. Let's get this done.
Hello.
Hi,
So I am very excited to speak with you about season 7, but it's been 7 seasons. I want to know what for you was the biggest accomplishment that you're proud of for playing your character, something that you look back on that you're like, that was great. That's like, that nails it.
You know, for me, I can just say being able to navigate Tim's development over the 7 seasons. It's been, handed to me in a great way by these writers. And I think I'm very proud of the way I've been able to sort of portray it and play his journey while showing, still staying true to who Tim is, but also showing a bit of what's on the inside and how much he cares.
And I'm curious, I'm not going to ask you how Chenford gets back together because I don't think you're going to tell me that. But what do you think is it about Lucy that makes Tim a better person? Or like what does she bring out in him that you think is different from somebody else?
It's a great question. I think she's been one of the ones that's really earned his trust first and broken down his walls very carefully. And it's very calculated, the way she's managed to get him to open up. It hasn't been forced. And I think the things that she's gone through on the job has also been something he's taken very personal because he cares so much about his rookies. And it started to open up those doors to communication, which he swore he'd never do again with somebody on the job. And he does. I think she's just a special character that brings out a lot of the trust and fun in the relationship.
And is there a storyline that you have an ideal storyline for Tim that you would like to explore, whether or not we see it on screen? Is there something that you've liked?
I've said it a lot, to be honest. I'd love to meet Tim's mom. I think he has a different relationship with his mom, clearly, than he had with his dad. It was a very toxic relationship with his father. And I think, he's obviously close to his sister. And I believe that family unit with his mom would be a fun thing to explore at a dinner. Maybe or maybe not Lucy's there, but, just to embarrass him and dive into his past and the, type of upbringing he had from that side.
I'm all for embarrassing Tim. I think that's great. You guys, your show has a lot of great cameos. Do you have an ideal cameo that you would be like, I want this person to?
We have one coming on this episode, but I can't say who it is. So there goes that. I can't spoil it, but I have a great cameo coming on. We almost got Shaq years ago, which I was excited about. And I was trying to work it out through a friend, and he was willing to do it because he's a fan of the show, and it didn't happen. So that's the one I'd still like to see happen, but we always have great cameos. Mm-hmm. We honestly do.
And I'm curious, what do you think makes Tim such a good TO? Because in this season, he gets a new rookie, and the rookie I think he's a previous cop from Texas. What do you think about him, defines him as a TO?
If he's tough on you, you're going to be tough on the job in the best way possible. You're going to care about the job. You're going to respect the job. It's no nonsense. He takes his career very seriously. And, everybody has a different way of training for sure. Nolan does a great job as a TO, and he does it in his own way, which I think is awesome to see those 2 points of view, right? But Tim just feels like if you can handle it from me, you can handle it from anybody, and you'll be the best you can be out in the street, and you'll be able to think fast.
I think he's one of the tougher TOs if you compare it to John Nolan. So obviously a lot of these procedural shows tend to, every once in a while you get a musical episode, and I don't know if that's in the books, but what would be Tim's song, do you think, that he would solo, or if he sang one with Lucy?
I came in like a wrecking ball. I don't know.
Would he be sitting on a wrecking ball?
Oh God. Maybe.
Okay, I love that. Well, I want to thank you so much for speaking with me, and I can't wait for everybody to see the new season. Thank you.
Appreciate it.